What is up, guys? It's Die Hard here, and bringing you a gameplay that was from, I think, yesterday. It was a very rubber bandy type gameplay. This was very laggy, but it was me and Mr. Sausage, who is my buddy from a long time ago, and we've been every time me and him seem to play together, I seem to do really good on Call of Duty. But so for today's topic, we're going to talk about YouTube drama. It showed up in like a bunch of my recommendations on YouTube, and I was watching some of them before I did this video, and I don't care about that stuff. I think some of that shit's really fucked up, and I I do want to apologize that I may be pretty vocal and verbal in this video. I got a potty mouth today for some odd reason. I just been dropping S-bombs and F-bombs all morning. But yeah, so getting into that drama, like why do people do this on the internet? I mean, I get it. Like, I get the idea of it. You can be a keyboard warrior and you can say all kinds of hurtful things to somebody or about them. You can do things like that and feel like you have no repercussions. But ultimately there are repercussions to that. If the person lives in the same city as you, and if they're an aggressive person, well, they can come and kick your ass, or they could get a couple of their buddies and come kick your ass. They could do many things, and we got a good lengthy gameplay for this one, so I get to kind of ramble a little bit. And I'm no stranger to the online drama stuff. If you look at some of my old videos, just a couple of months, or not even a couple months ago, like a month and a half ago, I uploaded a video called "Fuck It All." And that was in regards to people in the WWE games community pulling up my personal information, pulling up things that happened in my life that I may not be super proud of, because I'm a human being and I've made mistakes, obviously. I've done things in my life that I'm not always proud of, but I'm a man that stands behind what I say. And that's my outlook on the drama thing. Like, I don't go out of my way to try to find personal information on people. I don't have to do that. I don't need to. Now, going back to the people that did, pull up my home address and pulled up my police record and about my cousin dying when I was 12 and stuff like that, it sucks. It really does. It sucks that people feel that they have to stoop to that level. But at the same time, they don't have to. I don't know. I guess in the YouTube world, and much like in almost every game community, as much as I don't like the Call of Duty community because there's a lot of campers and stuff like that, I like the games. Likewise with the wrestling community. The wrestling community is very kind of like middle school and high school. I mean, these guys, they will. This isn't the first time I've had people talk smack about me, I've had people do it before. They ran their mouths and, they passed around pictures of my wife a couple of years ago. People within the wrestling community. No other community, for me, has ever done that. I've been a part of the Halo community. I've been a part of the Call of Duty community. I'd consider myself a part of the Rocket League community. The original Command & Conquer community from years and years ago, back when online play was first starting out and stuff. Things like that. So I would consider myself to be kind of like a person who's been in a lot of different online communities, but as soon as the wrestling games went online, it was like high school, middle school, petty stuff. People would get mad because maybe your virtual wrestling show was better than theirs, or maybe your fan base was better, or whatever, or maybe your shows just lasted longer than theirs. Whatever the reason was, throughout time, there's always groups of people that talk a lot of smack. And so I was watching these drama alert videos earlier, and I was just kind of like, man, I can almost relate to some of these people that get attacked. I mean, obviously, some of them were very extreme situations. There was some people were accused of being a pedophile, a rapist, all kinds of stuff. Some weird stuff, and some really extreme stuff. And honestly, like, if somebody is a predator like that, like a sexual predator, then yeah, I mean, people should know. They shouldn't be uploading YouTube videos or maybe streaming on Twitch, whatever. But if you don't have solid evidence of that, you cannot make those kind of accusations. Defamation of character is punishable by law. It's not just a little slap on the wrist. And that's the thing. A lot of people don't realize they could press charges against the people that have said those things. They could literally send those people to jail. And I, like, when this most recent time, when I had people within the WWE games community, talking some mad smack about me, I called the police. The detective called me and told me, hey, we know what state this guy lives in. We got the IP address, the local and private IP address for where that IP originated from. Ask FM gave it up to him real quick. And that's the thing. I think people that make false claims like that or do things like that, like that's just harassment in its purest form. That is harassment no matter how you twist it and turn it. And that's cool. Like, if you have your claim defamed by harassing people, then don't be surprised when one day somebody shows up at your door and kicks your ass. Or them and 2 of their friends or 3 of their friends or a whole gang of their friends kick your ass because you would deserve it. Like, I have a firm belief that 99% of the people in the WWE games community have never thrown a punch in their life. Never. And if they did, they'd probably get their ass whooped. That's just my firm belief. Now, granted, violence is not the answer to situations at all, to be honest. You actually shouldn't, if you can avoid using violence, then avoid using violence. If you can't avoid it, then so be it. I've been to the point in my life a couple of different times where I've had to use violence to get the results I wanted. Other times, maybe you can discuss it and hash it out, things like that. But yeah, so when it comes to YouTube drama and stuff like that, or Twitter drama, that stuff is just stupid. It really is stupid. And it burns me up inside to think that people can get away with it, because that's how people treat it. They treat it like it doesn't matter. They're like, oh, I can do whatever the hell I want to do. It's not that you can't do what you want. You have freedom of speech, but you need to also be respectful of others and realize that the things you say, they can and more than likely will come back to bite you in the ass. A really good example, like the people in the WWE games community, the person who put out all that personal information of mine, I told the detective, I was like, well, go ahead and press full charges. I was like, I'm tired of people running their mouths about me, and they don't know me in real life. They have no idea what I'm like in real life. They have no idea. And that's fine. You can form your opinion, whatever. People can do that, but if you don't know somebody beyond the voice that you hear in a video or whatever, or what you see in a video game, if you don't know them beyond that, then honestly, you shouldn't say detrimental things about them like that. That's just the way of the world. And I get it, in this modern generational era that everybody lives in, everybody thinks it's okay to do stupid shit like that. And that's okay. I get it. People think it's okay. But it's not. It has never been okay. And it will never be okay. And in this entitled era that we live in, of this younger generation of people that just feel entitled, it's just the way of the land, I guess. But this video is wrapping up, and guys, if you haven't been keeping track, I went 28-18 in this game. Literally, my back was hurting from carrying our team here, as Mr. Sausage didn't do so hot in this one. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think of the YouTube drama stuff. I'm very against it. I have a strong hatred for it. So that's me. That's what I do. I don't like it. And the next time somebody starts saying those things about me, I might just show up at their front door and just start dropping them with my fist, because it's really stupid. I'm too old to be dealing with that stupid shit. So, all right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed. And like I said, let me know in the comments what you think of YouTube drama and all that good stuff. And I will catch you guys later.